Tuesday to you. Hope that you're having a phenomenal day. I'm doing a quick tap in with you guys. I've been meditating on your energy. The next time that I go live, I am going to do a earth, the earth elements, all the earth signs. I'm gonna do well. You know what? I don't want to say. I may roll the dice on that just to see how spirit want me to go. But I did a quick check-in on how you're being perceived at this time, and you got a lot. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, how are you? How are you? Listen, it's a lot going on in the energies, but you're being perceived as someone who is very, very powerful, very intense, very transformative. You could be seeing things in steps. You could be connected to someone, or this could be your initial, first, middle, or last. The first, middle, or last initial Y. You could be seeing 1, 2, 3. You could be seeing the number 5 because this is out here. You're being perceived as someone who is a star, someone who has come through a lot with a devil and the death card out here. You make shit look easy, okay, collective? You make shit look easy. And so I got my little notes here, and I have to read this because I feel like it's so much. That's what's up. That's what's up. I hear you, Mr. Hustler. But you're being perceived as someone who has very powerful presence with this devil and death card. You could have Capricorn or Scorpio placements. You could have Libra placements. We got the Emperor. I'm sorry, not the Emperor, but you could be an Emperor, someone who's a boss, okay? But we got the Magician and the High Priestess and the Empress card. So you could have Libra, Pisces placements. We got a lot of major arcana out here. Scorpio, Capricorn, or you could be dealing with any of these individuals. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So you could also be seeing 1, 2, 3. You could also be seeing 333 with the 3 of Cups, the 3 of Swords, and the Empress. But I'm tripped out with how this is going from 1, 2, 3, and then 333. So you could be seeing 333. However, you got a lot of individuals that are intimidated by you. You have a very strong presence, and you have people that are, you make people, the way you're perceived is as if you cause people to go through some sort of awakening. The moment that they meet you, you make people realize parts of themselves that they want to suppress, things that they don't want to admit. You make people face parts of themselves that they rather ignore. And I don't know, parts of, you have people that are definitely, sometimes they could be triggered by you. People also find you very, very alluring, very magnetic. Okay, I can't pay attention to the chat right now because I got to get y'all these messages and I don't have a lot of time. But this is a reading on how you're being perceived, how people see you. I want to give you the good stuff because you've been through a lot. I've been picking up strong masculine energy, as well as strong feminine energy, but more or less you're being seen as a trusted friend. Like people are having memories. A lot of your childhood friends, if you're not in communication with them, they are definitely reminiscent and very nostalgic about who you are. But I want to read my notes because I was like really just like this reading and all that flew out here with the Magician, the High Priestess, the Empress, the Devil card, and the Death card. You've had a lot of magic, black magic thrown your way. But I wrote here, people might find you magnetic and alluring, yet possibly toxic. Okay, so I feel like this is something that you dealt with in your past, or people wanted to just kind of like throw their toxic energy off on you, but you're very emotionally intense and you trigger people. You trigger individuals. You have people that are drawn to you and also very afraid of you. I have here overthinking, and in their head, they hate you because you make them feel things they never felt before. You have individuals really, really looking deep within. There's something about your presence that, I don't know, it shakes individuals up. People also, like, when they connect with you and meet you, it's like, I can't stay away from this individual. I think they feel like they're either immediately in love with you, like you make these individuals that are like watching you feel weak in the knees. Okay, some of them are just very attracted to you. You even have like the same, like both sexes that are very drawn to you as well. But it says I can't stay away from them. They always change me, not always for the better. So I feel like, yeah, like you make people go within. But not only that, like you make you've triggered people, not always in a positive way, with this devil card out here and this death card energy out here. But you're also seen as someone who's very irresistible, very emotionally overwhelming. It's like your energy when you come in connection with, I don't know, new lovers, even friends. It's like you make people think in ways that they never felt before. And so you will find that a lot of individuals are very intimidated by you. Let me see what I wrote here. You're also seen as someone who's just gone through a lot. Like you transcended a lot of shit, a lot of karmic stuff. People also see you as someone who's been through a lot with this 10 of Wands. You make the things that you've gone through look very easy. Like people look at you and wonder how you do it. Even when like most people will be overwhelmed with this 10 of Wands out here with the things that you've encountered. But you continue to persist, like your persistence and how ambitious you are when it comes to something. You also, like, people see you as someone who's been studying the occult. I feel like with this devil card out here, like you could have either come from a background or a history of people that either struggle with addiction, sex addiction, drug addiction, alcohol addiction, or either you could have dealt with these things, but people see you as someone who's very strong because you've overcome a lot. You could have released a lot of, yeah, just some of the things that, I don't know, I'm picking up here like maybe your father could have been a alcoholic, and so I don't know, maybe you a father or a grandfather, and then you struggled with that as well. But no matter what you go through, you're someone who works very well under pressure. Like, but I feel like source, not only I feel like, but I know that source is changing how you move in regards to like just the different things that you've experienced with like going through a lot of struggles and just having to work through that. Yeah, so with this, like, in regards to like just with this devil energy out here and this death card energy out here, like you've overcome a lot. You've overcome a lot. You've seen a lot. And I feel like for a long time, people looked at you as if you didn't really go through anything because you managed to wear your struggles or trials well with this 10 of Wands out here, with how she's carrying the baskets on her head. People also see you as someone who's a catalyst for growth. Like you help people see life in an entirely different way. Okay. I'm doing something different here, y'all. I'm trying to, because I know sometimes, like, okay, I could get ahead of myself when I'm doing the readings. So I'm trying to do something different so I can kind of like stay on task. But with the first, middle, or last initial Y, and that being the second letter of the last, second to the last letter of the alphabet. So I kept hearing, whoever you are, I kept hearing that you are about to be the first multi-millionaire in your family. You're about to be the first multi-millionaire in your family. Some of you are, I don't know, like I know, let me not try to figure it out in my own head. Some of y'all, let me say it how I'm hearing it. Some of you guys are going to even tap into that billionaire status. Like, there's a lot of abundance that's happening. You could, like I said, be seeing number 5. So when I was pre-shuffling the angel numbers, the angel number 5 came out in the angel number deck, and then this card flew out here. You're also, people are seeing you as someone who, I don't know, you definitely are, you could be in the limelight, or just no matter where you go, you always gain a lot of attention. People look up to you. You also have been through a lot of changes. People also could feel like you are very rebellious or unafraid of change. It's like whatever challenges are thrown your way, you make stuff look very easy. You also, with the death card and the devil card out here, you could be into something that's very taboo, but you embrace your fears very easily. Maybe in your past, people could have felt like, or you had a history of not playing by the rules. You just don't follow. You're not. You pretty much following your own journey. Let's see. It's a rich bread. Okay. That was another thing. Source was saying to me, like many of you are going through a phoenix experience. People that watch you and know you personally, they know that you've gone through a lot. And you're that phoenix that's rising from the ashes. Okay. So I do, so when I looked, so with the past energies out here, like this energy, what you are in presently, as you're showing up as very divine with this Empress card out here. But in the past, with this devil energy out here, you had a lot of connections that were based off of, they were very transactional. I don't know, this could be something that you are definitely kind of like breaking some sort of cycle or history when it comes to addressing some sort of codependency, addictions. I don't know too. I'm picking up like in your bloodline, you could have had like where people like were sex addicts. And that's something, some sort of cycle that you've broken. You also could have had individual like some sort of just shit that was coming up from the past. But I'm gonna go ahead and read to you guys what the cards are out here. What time is it? I got like a few more minutes. Okay, so mm, your ears could have been ringing a lot here lately. Mm. Adios, meals. So whatever this heavy load is that you've been carrying here, like something okay, I kept picking up with this, also with this three out here twice. I mean 3 times. There could have been something that you encountered within the last 3 years, the last 9 years, the last 6 years, the last 3 years. Either one could resonate with you. The last 3 weeks, it could have been feeling as if you were going to break under some sort of pressure when it comes to things that you are responsible for. You could have felt a bit overwhelmed. All of that energy is clearing out with the page of coins out here. There's a foundation that you're laying. So I feel like there's something, I don't know, like, okay, so again, I'm trying not to give others or individuals outside of you any like credit or power when it comes to you laying some sort of foundation. But I can't ignore the fact that you have the death card and the devil card out here. So there was someone that was trying to send a lot of, janky kind of like energy towards you. I do feel like it's not just people that you know, or it may not even be people that you know. This is something that's higher up. I feel like ultimately that these groups and organizations were just trying to create a lot of overwhelming kind of like energy towards the collective. I feel like whoever you are, you're an empath, you're very intuitive, and you could be studying the occult, studying the feminine energy, dark energy, okay? Something that you've been working on is getting ready to pay off for you. You had you fought long and hard with this 7 of Wands out here. You got the Ace of Pentacles. Is this upside? Yeah, this upside down. You got the Ace of Pentacles out here. There's an offer that's coming in here for you when it comes to something that you've been working on for a very long time. And you got individuals that are watching you as they've been continuously creating some sort of, I don't know, delays or whatever to try to slow you down or stop you when it comes to like your gifts, your talents, whatever goals you're working on. You got individuals that sees you as competition with the 5 of Wands out here. Like they feel like you don't lack with this Ace of Wands. You don't lack when it comes to creativity. You don't lack when it comes to ideas. However, you could have struggled with when it comes to having a strategy to execute whatever this energy was, that kind of where you felt like you didn't have any forward movement, or you could have struggled with ADHD or just being able to get things done. That energy is being cleared out of your way. There's some sort of when it comes to you lacking direction, that's a major shift. I do feel like this is something that you've been working on for a very long time. However, with this 2 of Wands in reverse, source is giving you confirmation abundance just barked. When it comes to you setting your goals or defining your purpose, there's a lot that's changing. I do feel like you got individuals, these individuals that are abundance. Come here. these individuals that are watching you, that are these are people that you grew up with. Where is that card at? These are people that you hung out with when you were a kid. This, you could be a fire sign or an earth sign. You could have played sports, soccer or football, or just you were really close with a fire sign or an earth sign. I'm picking up a masculine energy. You were very close with this individual when you guys were young. But with this Three of Cups out here, this is somebody you party heavy with. This is somebody that you were also very, very close to. You, like, you couldn't, whenever you guys went out or hung out, you didn't, people automatically expected you two to show up on the scenes together. Now, with you two not being in communication, people are like, there's a massive change for this individual. Like, they could be dealing with some sort of depression because they're really missing your energy. But somehow or another, you guys used to be really, really close, but then you started to notice how this individual always felt like you were some sort of competition. Like, even though you guys are supposed to be close and you've known each other, I don't know, maybe since high school, maybe you guys are also not blood related, but you guys became brothers. I don't know. So, okay, so what I'm getting here too, you could come from a two-parent family home or not. No. So, what I'm getting here, you could either have been an orphan or someone just that had to grow up really fast, right? And then your friend, this person could actually be an earth sign or a fire sign. Either one of you could have these placements. But one of you came from a two-parent home. But whoever you are, you didn't come from that. But for whatever reason, this individual, they loved you real hard at once upon a time, but for some reason they started to feel as if you were a threat. People, I don't know, you always just seem to shine no matter where you go, and then people, they pick up on your wisdom immediately. You always give out sound advice. However, this energy that you were dealing with when it comes to you just having a lot of ideas, very creative, but lacking when it comes to setting goals or executing, that energy is shifting. I do feel like someone was trying to create a lot of confusion your way when it comes to you having some sort of direction on your purpose. This person could have a really bad temper, or you argued a lot. You and this person started arguing a lot right before you guys kind of like parted ways. And maybe you guys were really cool, because the Three of Cups is like love, like, but it's in reverse. Good times, like somebody who you really vibe with. Okay, but then you got the Three of Swords out here. Somebody could be also a heavy drinker. So people seeing that you've lost a lot, because the Four of Pentacles is in reverse. So it's, or either you just released some sort of materialism, you changed a lot. And I don't know, people are like, I get this a lot where people are missing the old you. Your energy is just, I don't know, it shifts the room. It makes everybody feels better. You could just be like the person that gets everybody I don't know, just high off of your energy. Everybody just start laughing when you come into the room. However, so now, like presently, how people are seeing you as someone who's overcoming a lot of sorrow. You're going through some sort of healing journey. People also see you as someone who's very optimistic and quick to forgive. They see you as very courageous, someone who's persistent when it comes to whatever it is that you want. So was in reverse. Oh, I got it all right. With the Magician. So whatever this is, this energy with this devil card out here, even though it's past energy, when it comes to some sort of heavy load, there is a clearing, a purge that you're going through. Something is being cleared out of your way. What was it? Something is being cleared out of your way. You could have strong Sag placements or be dealing with one. So you releasing something, okay, because abundance, come here. Come here, come here. And then you sound like you growling or grumbling. Come here. Relax. Relax. They're also, so you got individuals that feel like you are a dark high priestess. Because that's in reverse. Someone who's disconnected. Or you just like, I guess what you cutting off your energy, people feel like you keeping them in the dark. You're not really saying what you're up to, what you got going on. And then at the same time, it's like they know whatever it is, even though your faith has been tested on every side, there's some sort of restoration. Like people see you as very abundant, this energetic powerhouse, someone who's very divine, very nurturing, who's a serial manifester. And they also feel like you cut off your emotions, like you're not available. Hello, abundance. And they feel like no matter what you go through, you're gonna always get back up on your feet. Like no matter what is thrown your way, things are gonna always take off for you with the Eight of Wands out here. And then at the same time, they see you as someone, no matter what you go through, that you're authentic and you're always grateful. You're always grateful. Like you always have a good vibe. You always have a good energy. And what, like at the end of the day, like they feel like people support you. But this is so crazy because these individuals, for whatever reason, you started to receive a lot of, I don't know, shine, and they really started to envy you. But you're the lady or man in command at this time. You're being called on. There's a extra money coming in here with this. These are the cards that kind of like fill out when I was starting the reading. You got individuals that's upset because they're not hearing from source. They feel a bit clouded, no guidance from the divine. You could have the first, middle, or last initial M, or be dealing with someone. I'm telling y'all, some of y'all are getting ready to tap into there. You guys are getting ready to touch M's. You guys are getting ready to touch M's. And then it says new love. Something is, I don't know, this new love could be someone you end up saying I do to. Something about you could be investing in commercial realty. Whatever you're investing in that's commercial, you're gonna have some sort of longevity in it. Yeah, that was another thing I kept picking up on too. So when it comes to you and your boundaries, I feel like you have had, like, for a long time, people that were just dumping on you for so long, like dumping onto your energy. With this Saturn card out here, they're limited. They don't have access to your energy because you've learned structure and boundaries. You could be very cold, seen as cold and hard and a bit stern, and you could have. So I kept seeing Clark Kent and Superman. Like, so Clark Kent, in my opinion, he was clumsy. He was very passive aggressive. I feel like and then when he transformed into Superman, he's entirely different, right? I feel like people are seeing you as someone who has superpowers. You're like Superman, Superwoman, okay, but you're very disciplined. You're not this pushover anymore. Dang, I didn't know it was this time. Adios míos. People miss having access to you because you were a safe space. And then, I don't know, somebody could be a down low church boy that's missing you at this time. Or somebody could be just down low. This individual, I feel like too, oh, okay, so another thing I kept picking up, because you got the King of Cups out here. Why are you on my page? Adios, Mias. Anyways, this King of Cups. So you could be a masculine who was raised by both parents, but maybe your father or stepfather wasn't as ambitious as your mother. I was picking up like with this King of Cups in reverse. This your father or a father-like figure was very lazy. You learned a lot from the women in your life. I was picking up too, so you could be someone who's very intuitive as a masculine, someone who's very gifted. Talk about your spiritual gifts. When it comes to your intuition, you could have had a lot of anger towards your father because they were late. So I was just picking up this lazy energy. Your father could have been a very powerful man, but I don't know, he lost some sort of honor or grace or something. I don't know, he fell from grace in some sort of way. But I feel like you were raised by a lot of strong women, and you're very balanced when it comes to your heart. There's nothing about you that's gay or bisexual, even though you were raised by a lot of women. So you could have a very, you could be highly intuitive and very understanding. And sometimes you could, I don't know, have people question your sexuality. There's something you're gaining a lot of momentum in. Something is happening and taking off really fast. You got individuals that feel like you were this safe space that don't have access with this Three of Swords. You got people, because I don't know, you have overcome a lot with this Devil card out here. You could have definitely been a person who battled with mental illness, depression, or this is something that they spoke over you. They said this over you, over your life from, you know, a kid, like Page of Wands energy, where as a child. Whatever it is that you've been planting a lot of seeds. I feel, with this Sun card out here, you could have strong Leo. So I don't know, somebody could be having legal problems or wanted some sort of legal problems to happen for you. So, oh God, y'all, I kept passing this street, Love Street and Fortune Street. Many of you are going, I'm telling y'all, many of you guys are getting ready to, and let me not even say getting ready, because it's already done. It's already done. Like, y'all, I keep seeing this thing spiritually, energetically, like you are tapping into a level of wealth that your bloodline hasn't seen before. And I'm talking about, like, you're getting ready to see how things just supernaturally happen for you, how much influence you have. Someone's name could be Andrew. Yeah, there's somebody, I don't know. You got a lot of family that's missing you. They're in awe of your gifts. There's a sense of awe when people see you. If you're a writer, it's important for you to write about what you love. Yeah, like some of you, I'm telling you, you're tapping into a time. You are tapping into a time of heightened intuition as well as greater self creation. Like you are, Listen, if you have been struggling to create something because you have this Ace of Wands out here in reverse, it's in the past position. You were needing a healthy outlet. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. This is looking beautiful as always. I have a policeman made of Legos. I just put them on my shelf. What? Okay. What is that here? Serving you in every way, from least to the highest, from grandma to the divine, and internal community. Wow. Listen, you're going from the one that was seen as the least in the highest form, grandma, to the divine, and an eternal community. Something you didn't think you were doing your best on. You could live in the Vegas area, or something could be happening in that area, but we got Area 51. I don't know, when it comes to something that you are working on that's massive, don't be moved by any minor disappointments. This is from now on. The number 63 could be significant to you. From now on, nothing will prevent you from doing only what your heart draws you to. Yeah, this is the energy that you're in. And somebody's mad because they are upset because they don't have any guidance. Fighting for the spot at the top. Yeah, they're fighting with you. They're in a lot of competition with you. 7, 8 in the chat. I kept seeing 1978. That year could be significant to you. Or somebody could be born in that year. Cheating and using your money to splurge with the next individual. This is some sort of energy that you said goodbye to. And I do feel like with this 3 of Cups and 3 of Swords out here in reverse, you have individuals that they feel like you're the best to ever do it. They're upset because you're not under their influence anymore. And you said some sort of you closed the book or the chapter on karmic connections, third party like energy, love triangle connections. This time alone, these individuals see you've upgraded yourself. Free me. Superficial trust. Yeah, this is somebody who's very superficial. You've been freed from them. And then I feel like you have like if you are in a connection or moving into a new connection, someone feels like home with you. You could be moving and getting some sort of approval. This says apartment approvals. You're a generational curse breaker. Okay, you got the holy angel, archangel Uriel that's proceeding over you. For those that was trying to create a lot of chaos for you, you got Archangel Uriel creating some sort of terror for these individuals. Holy Archangel Raguel. Somebody's going through some sort of punishment. I do feel like you, this is illuminaries, but I do feel like whoever you are, you're someone who has been just kind of like invoking the presence of peace in the earth realm. You got Archangel Raphael who presides over the spirit of men. I feel like you're someone who's very, when it comes to prayer and intentions, you're someone who, you've been right on it. You've been on top of your game. It says cause men to err so that they sacrifice to devils. Okay, yeah, this right here. Cause men to err so that they sacrifice to devils as to gods. In the great day they shall be judged. So I feel like you have these luminaries, you have those who these organizations, these groups, these religions that are these religious entities that are under some sort of judgment. And this is being exposed because I feel like whoever you are, you're someone who research a lot, and you could be exposing these individuals that have caused men to error so that they can sacrifice to devils. I feel like you could be someone who's a whistleblower or helping the collective to wake up. Yeah, something could be. I just got a ad about credit, like your credit score increasing, something about your credibility. I don't know. They were attacking all of that, but so much of that is changing. The number 19 is very significant. You could be studying the book of Enoch. This is when, dang, I think in that chapter, he's talking about the judgment on these large groups. Somebody's name could be Andrew. Bullies trying to bully you out of your business. You have individuals that's definitely been trying to hack or stop some sort of prosperity or growth when it comes to your business. And then it says bound them until the period of the consummation. Bound them until the period of their consummation. Crimes in the secret year. Yeah, this is what's being exposed. These entities, because I have definitely been seeing a lot of visions of like things that, like I said, things that I thought was only Hollywood, right? But these entities literally being bound in chains in very dry places. And I know that they like to thrive in dry places. I feel like a lot of these entities are being drowned out by the the healing waters of the Most High. But it says controlling with a strong will, but a very kind heart. This is what people could have been saying about you, that you're very controlling, but you have a kind heart. This is something Source could have been working on you with. It says, I know you pissed. Direct that energy properly. Yeah, they've been trying to keep you in a low frequency to where you're angry, but make sure you're directing that energy properly. So this is another thing too. These cards were on the top of the deck. You could be an ex-wife becoming someone's wife, and you could be under some sort of construction right now. Somebody, I was picking up, what was that? You could work for a water company or Verizon. You could have your phone service with them. Overthinking and in the head. They hate you because you make them feel things they never, yeah, this is what I was picking up, that they never felt before. I feel like whoever you are, like, you that Empress. I got to show you the cards. And there's a lot of support coming in here for you. There's a lot of support coming in here for you. You could have been seen as someone that's a drill sergeant, very disciplined. You could have been in the military. You could be looking up the almanac at this time. And then something about consumerism. But you got the Magician card, the Empress card. Listen, you're a triple goddess or a triple god. Like, you're very tapped in, but you got the Magician. You could have strong Pisces placements or Taurus placements or Gemini placements. What's this? What's this sign right here? I don't know. I think it's Taurus. Yeah, it is Taurus. You could have Taurus placements, but you're showing up here as this High Priestess, Empress, and Magician. You such a badass, okay? You manifesting big time. And it came out with the Magician first, the High Priestess next, and the Empress. You're very tapped in. And you got folks that are overthinking because you just keep evolving. You keep elevating. You keep going quantum leaps and bounds in the spirit realm. And they are upset. You got this Ace of Cups out here. Somebody wanted you to stay in a repressed like energy. So you could have with this super full moon in Libra, you could have felt like a lot of things coming up from your past that source is saying, hey, it's time in this super full moon to clear out these old contracts, address them. If it's anger, if it's, a lot of fear, sources like saying, hey, I need you to tap back into your childhood. You could, because it says childhood memories. So you could have definitely been very nostalgic about things of the past. I do feel like you have childhood friends, because here it is again with cards that people look like they look kids, like kids. Well, actually, no. This looks like an older woman with a little girl, but then an angel behind them. Your birthday could be on the 1st. Yeah. And then you got this dog card out here. Somebody who's seeing you is very loyal. Where's the other card? It's one more. Oh, this one right here. Okay, in the childhood. So let me see what I'm picking up from this. Did I show y'all this? Friends. It's something heavily about people from your past. Friendships. Your best friend. I don't know. What's the song on in my ear right now? Loyal. And I just said loyal and it just came on. By Party Next Door. You could be listening to Party Next Door a lot. Somebody could have the first, middle, or last initial R. Something about, you could have been born in 1980 with this maintenance card out here. It's 80 on the card. You could drive an F-150. But you got people from your past that's definitely very nostalgic, because they know that with all the hell that's been thrown your way, whether it was just them gossiping, spreading lies on you, doing a lot of, like bringing up bringing up stuff that's very old, pretending like they don't know, like they don't remember who you, or they don't know who you are, but yet they're bringing up shit about your past. Like, these folks are definitely reminiscing, okay? And I don't know, they know they need to step carefully when it comes to you. They know that they gotta be they need to tread carefully when it comes to even mentioning your name. I feel like these individuals with this death card out here and this devil card, all that energy that they were sending towards you, they're receiving all kind of backfires, because you know already what's up with you showing up here as the Empress, the High Priestess, and the Magician. Yeah, I just feel like you outgrew. No, you know what? Let me just keep it 100. So, with this 5 of Wands out here, and then too, I forgot these cards was out here. Well, let me not jump to that so quick. But you gotta, with the 5 of Wands, that's like a lot of envy, right? A lot of gossip, competition, misunderstandings for no reason, actually. It's like, for a long time, you wanted to ignore what it was when it comes to, like, certain individuals. They were, like, cool with you as long as you didn't do better than them. So they never really were your friends. They were always competing with you. And I feel like Source is helping you to go back in time and rewrite your story. Because there's somebody that want to go back and forth with you. But these actually are really good cards. These 3 cards out here. So with this Sun card out here, let me put some of this stuff up. I feel like these individuals that are looking at you, not only do you have, you know, a lot of foes that are watching you, but you have a community of support where you got individuals that really do celebrate you from an authentic space. Okay, they don't see you as a threat. They don't even see you as competition. It's like you both, this group or community that you're connecting to, it's like you all cheer one another on. Like you celebrate each other. There isn't any competition. You guys are quite comfortable with each other. Like this group that you're connecting to, and this could just be one person. This could be a new pet that you're getting. But this is something that you've been manifesting. You got somebody that want to devote themselves to you. And I just feel like, okay, so for those of you that are either in relationship already or moving into a connection, somebody, for those of you that are not in a connection, somebody's been watching you for a while. I don't know. Somebody could be watching Pornhub a lot. And because these cards are not a part of the same deck, but very, very attracted to you. You got triple X film. My favorite triple X film is called. So I don't know. Some of y'all could be watching a lot of um porn or something like that, or you and your person, whoever this individual is that. And let me show y'all the cards. This person is thinking about you all the time. They want you to be there. It's a song that's on now. It's called My Mine. My Mine. MINE. But look at this. So I don't know. I feel like whoever this individual that you are connecting to, like, this is something very colorful, very playful, very innocent. The Six of Cups was out here too. I feel like you're moving into a season where all of this hell that you went through, all these rebirths, you're gonna see why, like all of it, and how everything that you went through was destined. Like all of it had purpose, and you're gonna see how much, even though you were tested on every side, your boundaries were tested. Like you were always encountering a test of your faith, one thing after the next. It's created a level of endurance. And look at her and how she's standing up here, like so powerful. She got scars and stuff on her face, right? So you done been through a lot. But you've come out on the other side. Instead of you like showing up as Clark Kent, I feel like you had to hide for a long time your true character. Because you knew that your energy was very intimidating. Well, maybe you didn't really realize how attractive you are, how handsome, how beautiful you are. But now you realize that. I feel like for a long time you suppressed that. Because we got the word repressed out here. It's like everything that you've gone through, it created a level of courage within you. Your gifts are more heightened. Your ability to hear, your senses are even heightened. Your ability to hear spiritually, intuitively, like source is constantly speaking to you. And when it comes to your goals, like source is having you to redefine your goals, because for a long time you rather see others move to the forefront. You kind of like being in the background. But source is like, no, like all this, people need to hear your story. They need to hear your story. And you may be telling this story through like some sort of new business, but with this devil energy out here too, like So, like, what I'm getting here right now is like, with this devil energy out here and this death card out here, like, the reason you are such a big threat to people, to individuals that you were once very close to, very familiar, people that you could have depended on at once upon a time. Somebody, one of your friends, or somebody that you were really close to at once upon a time, they could believe in their mind and heart that you owe them, because they were a lifeline for you at once upon a time. Somebody could have saved your life at once upon a time, and I don't know, they feel like you owe them. You could be a bouncer. Yeah, this card says on your deathbed. So somebody could have really, and not necessarily physically saved your life. They could have, like, you could have just been in a very low place, and they were a support system for you. These individuals, I don't know, they gossip a lot about whatever your past was. Y'all, let me drink some of this real quick. I gotta get out of here. I don't know. You could have been, once upon a time, somebody could be talking about something you've, like, let's just say, for instance, you was with this devil energy out here. Maybe you were a sex addict years ago. You know, like I said, somebody could have a strong genetic thing or a bloodline thing where people in your family were very highly sexed, and they weren't taught a healthy outlet. And now you're someone who, okay, let me stick to what I was trying to say. So let's just say you were a sex addict, and I'm just using that for an example. And you got this friend who you were really close with. Maybe a lot of people didn't know you had a sex addict. Maybe they didn't, but you are not that person anymore. You've changed. You're married. You've been abstinent for 10 years, 12 years. Can't even remember the last time you were intimate. Then you got this old friend that was around from your childhood that's salty because they're continuously spying on you, and every time they spy or pull a card or go get a reading on you, they see that you showing up as this star, this Empress, the High Priestess, somebody who's very tapped into, you know what's up, you know what's going on, right? You know they business too. And every time they pull a card on you or go get a reading on you, shit, it's like they energy just pour into your energy. So you know all their business, everything. It's so toxic, these childhood individuals that's coming up. And so here's the thing. They run into somebody that you know, both of y'all know, right? But you haven't seen neither one of the individuals in a long time, but the individual bring up your name as a connection to you, this old friend. This individual act like they don't even know who you are, and then they mention your name like, oh, so Bob, who used to be sleeping with everybody, or no, I can't even say Bob, because Bob will get cool points for sleeping with everybody, but Becky, Becky, who was sleeping with everything moving. Oh, that's Becky. Oh yeah, I remember her. Becky changed 20 years ago. But this old troll, this hater, she or he is bringing up your past as if that's something you're still participating in. Yeah, these individuals have gone blind because spiritually they've been peeking into your energy for so long. They pretend like they ain't got no beef with you in the forefront, right? Or if they see you, they ain't even got no, they pretend like, oh, we cool. You could have actually talked to this individual like, hey, are we cool? Are we good? This fake, oh yeah, we're good. But behind your back, they running their mouth, they talking about you. And this go way back. Y'all could have, like, I don't know, been playing hopscotch or something. Now, like, this individual has always looked up to you and liked you kind of, sort of, too. This individual is feeling some type of way because you are the freaking star. And this individual is upset because you got so much abundance coming in here. And it's just crazy, like, how these individuals are trying to throw shade when it comes to your past, when it comes to the things that you've overcome in this devil energy. And they mad too because you're not fucking embarrassed. You don't give no fucks. Excuse my language. You're not in competition with anybody. And this individual feel like y'all in competition for whatever reason. And this person, this is someone that also knows, because they've been tapping into your energy for a long time, right? Manifesting off of your energy, right? They go and get shit that they know you desire, or that's on your dream board or your vision board. They try to go get the shit first. It's so crazy how much competition this Five of Wands, this hater, has been in. But hopefully, you know, as you continue to grow and heal, hopefully these mugs do the same. Because it's like they mad because it's your motherfucking moment. There's nothing they could do about it. Yeah, you got an Ace of Cups coming in here with the celebration. You got, I forgot. You got also you fought long and hard for this Ace of Pentacles. You fought long and hard, and these hoes are mad because they can't destiny swap with you. The time is up. Yeah, you have so much determination. You got swords backing you, and you got a specific spirit guide. Your birthday could be on the 9th. Or in the 9th month. What is the 9th month? What's the 9th month? Virgo. Libra. That's September, right? Yeah. You could be a Libra or a Virgo. But yeah, your angel, your determination is paying off. You got angels that's been helping you. And you got the angels of the universe that's backing you. You could be 35 or 53 years old. I'm just like, something very innocent, very loving, very nurturing. They could not, what they were trying to do was actually just contaminate your heart. That's really what they were trying to do. Like, they really wanted to just like, they wanted you to be bitter like them. Like, bitter, angry, ugly on the inside. And this is an individual that don't have no reason to feel inferior to you. They're just as handsome, just as attractive, but they still feel like you better. It's just like, I'm trying not to, I've been really like, I'm trying to redirect the readings. I haven't been doing them. I had some things personally that went on with my family, because I was supposed to get out here and do the reading the next day or day after. But I hope that you've been well, because it's been a lot going on. But you are divinely protected. Like, no matter whatever this ill will they were sending to you, towards you, with the Death card and the Devil card, like, that's definitely some magic. You know what I'm saying? But you're being seen as wise, okay, as the wise one, very intuitive, very powerful. You hold this energy of, like, when you walk in the room, people like, damn, who is he? Oh, who is she? Like, where the Empress card at? Damn. And then you got the Empress, divine feminine and divine masculine. Who are they? Who are they? You are so, like, your charisma. Listen, you shine the light in them dark corners and folks are pissed off about it, baby. You're so magnetic. You make people, with this Magician card out here and the High Priestess, you're so magnetic. You're so magnetic in such a freaking way that it makes people curious and intimidated at the same time. Divine feminine, divine masculine. They get curious and intimidated at the same fucking time. Because you're this serial manifester. You're a master manifester. You have become a master at manifesting. And there's nothing with this High Priestess card. It was in the reverse. So people feel like, you know, you're keeping it, you're hiding something. But the High Priestess is also like, she's seen as someone who's very attractive, but she's also seen as like the mistress. So people could feel like, you know, I don't know, you could be single and like you got something that you keeping in the dark, that you're hiding. But you risen from the ashes with that phoenix energy out here. I kept picking that up. Phoenix energy. You are the phoenix rising. There's something very commanding and mystical about you. People can't quite figure you out, but they're drawn in. They're sucked in, okay? They're sucked in by your energy, baby. Who are you? They're like, who art thou? Who art thou? There's something about with you showing up in the Emperor, the Empress, the Magician, the High Priestess. Man, do you realize how powerful you are? You a safe space. People see your silhouette and they're drawn in, okay? I need to put y'all on hold for 1 second. People feel like, you know, what'd he say? Hold on, y'all. No, you know what? That's a distraction. But you could have King of Swords placements. Damn, I didn't even see this card had failed. You could have Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius placements. But you're seen as someone who's in control of your world. You're very creative with this Empress and Emperor card out here. You, listen, y'all are connected. Either you're already in this connection, but people see your wisdom. You're seen as someone who's powerful, who's in control, who's creative, who's emotionally intelligent, okay? You're not like how you were at once upon a time when you were still walking in that wounded energy, emotionally unavailable. Now you're connected and attracting this divine being. If you're not already in this connection, you know, there was once upon a time where you like, people assume you were chaotic or destructive. You had a lot of individuals that stirred up a lot of drama around you because you absorbed a lot of these people's demons. People that struggled with their demons with that devil card out here. You always attracted people that were in that devil energy. And it's almost like somebody was trying to cloak themselves in your energy and flip-flop their energy onto you. So you show up as someone who creates a lot of drama. Like, I don't know, somebody was trying to make it seem like you couldn't be trusted for whatever reason. This is some sort of illusion they were trying to cast. That, or either this was the past energy, okay? But now you're seen as someone who's in control and they mad about it. You're able, with that Magician card, you're able to manifest whatever you want. You're able to manifest whatever you want. You someone who's done the inner work with this High Priestess card out here. You've done the inner work. And now you're about to receive so many rewards, so many karmic rewards. You've done the inner work. And whatever you went through, you turned it into your power. Now you're a force. And either you're already in this connection, and look at the card, the surrounding cards. It's so powerful. I'm not sure if I showed you guys the Sun card, but the Sun card was out here with the card. Compromise was over here. Where's that card at? Oh yeah, see? And then it says moving to calmer waters. So if you've been going through a rough patch, you're moving towards calmer waters. Somebody wants to compromise. And they want to compromise because I don't know, you give somebody chills, you give them goosebumps. They feel like you can maintain them, you can restore them, you could heal them. You're seen as the alchemist, baby. You're going from the phoenix to the alchemist. Like, I don't know. So, because this card was at first in the upright. And then when I just looked down again, it was in the reverse. So, whatever you adapted to, whatever you chose to change it up, being that you let go a lot of, whether this was relationships, identities, old wounds, you shed so many layers with that death card that showed up out here. With this Five of Swords showing up in the reverse, you freed yourself from unhealthy attachments, that devil-like energy, and now people perceive you as someone who knows things. Well, let me say this. You've always been that high priestess. You've always known things without knowing or without being told, whatever it is. Okay? But you make things happen effortlessly with that magician card that showed up here. You're someone who nurtures and influences others. Emperor and Empress, and they can't handle you. They can't handle you. They see you though. They see you. Oh my God, y'all. How long I've been on here? I gotta let y'all go. Since glad you back. Oh, thank you so much for that. I miss y'all too. You must be miss me for real. Y'all must be miss me for real. This dropped. Something about your business. If you're in business for yourself, your business is getting ready to excel more than it ever has. Your influence is changing. You're going to feel a sense of strength when it comes to your willpower. You like, you might as well be, I feel like you're so comfortable at this point with intimidating others, but yet you realize that people also find you very alluring. You could be from Colombia. You could be from Yonkers with the Y out here, Yonkers, New York. Your name could be Yasmin. What? You had a lot of individuals that projected onto you. A lot of shit, man. It's so crazy. However, let me tell you something. In this magician energy, the past has given you a sense of mystery and emotional depth. And folks, with this magician energy, you can't be read. You like, they can't figure you out. You're not easily read. You command attention though, through stillness in this magician energy, the high priestess, the empress, the emperor. Like you're aligned at this time. Something about you creating something, your presence. I don't know, for all those toxic relationships you went through, you learned a lot. So don't be upset about your story, or if you're in the middle of, or if you're in another chapter of your story, don't get discouraged. The best, God always, source, the creator within you always leaves the best for last. Don't get discouraged. I could tell y'all some stories, but keep going. It only gets better. You keep creating your story. Somebody's watching you. A lot of your friends on social media are looking for you. You got people that always have felt like you were witchy. Even, I don't know, they always felt like you were tapped into something because of just how mystical you are. Somebody could, you could drive dump trucks. Yeah, people see you as someone who's always steps ahead of them emotionally. And I'm telling you, so I had watched Mufasa the other day. I didn't get to, well, I got the cards upside down. I didn't get to finish it. So I'm gonna have to go back and look at it. But it was such a good movie. It was such a good movie. it goes back to the beginning, and it shows how Scar, how he actually became the bad brother, or the one to betray his own brother. Like it gives you the inside scoop on just where they started out in the beginning. Damn, why these cards don't showing up here? I'm trying to put y'all up and y'all all reverse. You could be an Aquarius, or you could have an Aquarius in your energy that's just in her south node. You could have restricted this person from your energy. I don't know. You could feel like they could either say you think too small, or vice versa. Somebody could be a makeup artist. So I was talking about the Mufasa movie. Oh God, I just lost my whole train of thought just like that. Okay, the Mufasa movie. Yes, so Scar, he was like how he in the beginning he ended up saving Mufasa's life. That's how they met. He saved Mufasa's life. And they became brothers. Like they weren't blood like born by the same parents, but they were really, really close. The movie has so many different good messages in it. However, you could see from the beginning that Scar, his name was Taka in the film, but how he was his son, he was the king's son. He really wasn't groomed to be a king. And I remember him like, okay, so, originally in real life, the lioness, the female lions are the ones who go out and hunt. But the lion protects the kingdom. So most of the times you see the lion, he laying down, he's sleeping. I feel like too, it's so interesting how the lion kind of resembles a lot of the attributes of a Leo. Because the masculines, in my opinion, can be just like that. And the feminine Leos, in my opinion, they're very hardworking. Not saying that male Leos aren't, but anyways, my point in bringing the movie up, they were friends, but they became brothers, and they were really close. But you could, he was supposed to be King Scar, but ultimately, he brought his friend home, which was Mufasa. Adios meals, something about cocaine. I can't hear that in my ear. Some of y'all could be listening to like I don't listen to him. Gunna. But just in the film, how he was hanging out with his dad. So he brought Mufasa home, but automatically his dad was like, we don't accept strays. Like, and then he said, well, basically, if he's gonna stick around, he gotta go hang out with the females. He gotta go work, basically. So with Mufasa being able to learn and get out there with the female hunters, he was able to really strengthen his gifts to a whole nother level. I feel like whoever you are, you could be a masculine who, like I said, was raised by a lot of women. So you could have a lot of heightened gifts, spiritual gifts, but not only that, you could just you could have a knack for people. Your leadership skills is impeccable. But in this film, let me pause this. Mufasa it was almost like he was the favorite. He was liked wherever he went. He had so much wisdom. However, Scar, if you look at it from my perspective, looking at the film, it was almost like he just seemed like a coward, but he wasn't groomed the same way that Mufasa was groomed. Um, he didn't have it. He didn't have that same thing. I feel like whoever you are, you could be like Mufasa, and your best friend or your former friend could be like Scar. Y'all could have bonded very well at once upon a time. However, eventually that love turned into hate because you just got it. You just got it. You got the gift. It was a reason why I was bringing up the damn story, y'all. It was a reason why. Holy Spirit, please bring it back to me. What was the reason why I brought that up? Oh man, I can't think of it. I'm still thinking about I need to be out the door. Damn, what was the reason I brought that up? It was a reason why I brought it up. Hold on. You're somebody's favorite. It was something else I was supposed to share with y'all. Damn, what was it? So I just feel like, honestly, like, just from that film in itself, it's like, you see the stray, you see the misfit turn hero. It's like he has this hero journey. He goes into like this wilderness period and his life is transformed. My mind. You could be seeing a lot of lions too. You could be seeing lions everywhere. It was something I wanted to share with y'all about that, but I can't remember. I hate when that happens. You know, I kept seeing the word patience too before I started the reading. I did tell y'all how Source was telling me that some of you are going to be tapping into a massive amount of wealth. Yeah, it's some sort of yeah, now I'm seeing the word patience, need patience in my mind's eye. Why am I picking that up? What we need patience for right now, Spirit? Like, well, it's good to have patience, but yeah, when it comes to some sort of victory you got, some sort of forward movement, have patience. And then you see the sun card right here, energy rush. Energy rush. I'm about to let y'all go. I wasn't even supposed to be on here this long. I got something to do. Some sort of victory in about 3 to 4 weeks. That was what I just saw. What do we need to know when it comes to some sort of patience? What do we need to have? Patience when it comes to a broken family, inauthentic relationships, or you got a family, because that was the 10 of Cups in reverse. You could have family members that want to confess something to you. This is the 7 of Swords. They want to straighten the record. They want to confess something. So I don't know, y'all. You may need to have some sort of patience with a family member, or the 6 of Cups is now in reverse. Someone from your past in your family that, I don't know, could be a coward that didn't really stand up for you when you needed them to. This could be someone who gossiped a whole lot about you. I'm trying to close out y'all reading. I feel like I'm just, pray for me, y'all. Pray for me. I don't know, this could be a Pisces that's had a ha-ha moment. Wow, these cards, like, did I turn them upside down? I thought I turned them upside right. Yeah, they all just, I don't like when the cards be like that. I just want to make sure they end up upright. Tag, all of them, really? Why are they showing up in the reverse? This could be an Aquarius. This could be a masculine, because the Emperor was in reverse. This could be a baby father that's an Aquarius that's in the reverse. This could be a Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus that's in the reverse. King of Pentacles. Or, I don't know, you could not be doing what somebody wants you to do, and they could be just saying, you know, you're in reverse because you're not moving how they want you to move. Why is all the cards? Yeah, this is somebody who's very karmic, that's gossiping, not speaking their truth. This is someone who wants you to seek their approval. They're not really even aware of who they are. It's just like, they're not aware of who they are. This could be a Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces that's in reverse. That's in that soft node. This could be someone that's, I don't know, has a lot of influence on Instagram. I just got something from them. They need you to validate their feelings. Like, why they be just showing up in the energy? Like, damn, are y'all in the chat? I just be like, they either got somebody watching me, because I don't even want to give certain individuals my energy at all. Like my mind, my focus, my nothing. Especially now that I understand, like, people be, if somebody even bring them up, even if they talking shit about me, I'm just like, oh, okay, neutral about it. Like, bitch, fuck you. That's what they want me to be, mad and act alley like them. But somebody from your past is definitely in your energy. I'm just like, are they subscribed to the channel? Like, this could be an Aries, somebody who's very cold-hearted. I'm just like, yo. This is somebody who at once upon a time you called a faithful friend. I got to go. Y'all give me 1 second. Let me see something. They all in the energy. It's just like, girl, go bye. You could have been working on something for a long time. You could have water placement, something. Yeah, you can. So whatever you've been working on for a long time, this could be something with either for kids, or this is something that you desired to do when you were very young, very innocent, and life has just kind of, over time, maybe you forgot about it. But I'm hearing Source say, if you connect back to this, it's going to bring in the sweeter things in life. I'm telling you guys, I'm picking up this wealth, this abundance. I need to pull on the angel cards before I let y'all go, because, and I was trying to say I need to call somebody real quick before I walk out this door. I need to tell them I'm running behind, but I wanted to do the angel numbers. What? Oh my gosh. Okay. Listen, when it comes to something you're working on, or something that you forgot about, something you desired to do as a child, or something that you enjoyed doing as a kid, like, your spirit guides want you to go back to something. And then look at this song, y'all. Favorite. You're the favorite. Somebody mad because you're the favorite. And you, I don't know, somebody who, I don't know, you got somebody who, he said, give me more of that good. Yeah, you got somebody feel like you got that good. That good. That good hoo-ha. That good wood. Y'all, divine masculine, divine feminine, the Emperor and the Empress showed up. You can live in the 404 area code. Something about the year 2023. Spirit, what is this new? Should I even tell the collective? Because you know the interesting folks be listening. Your birthday could be on the 1st. That's the second time I seen number 1. 404. You can have area code 404. Live in the Atlanta area code. Yeah, you're going through some sort of energetic balance. And here go that word, patience again. You could be seeing 1111. I'll leave that out here. And damn, look, 111, Spirit. So y'all, it's important for us to really pay attention to our thoughts. You got somebody that want to plant themselves in your future. They want to plant themselves in every timeline that you have, because they know that it's going to always, always, always come with some sort of abundance. Listen, your timeline is changing when it comes to your money. Your energy, I'm telling you, you in this triple goddess energy. You could be seeing 1, 2, 3 from the Magician, which is the number 1 card of the major arcana. The High Priestess is the number 2 card. The Empress, the number 3 card. You had the 3 of Swords and the 3 of Cups, both in reverse. Something is taking off for you. So you got 3, 3, 3, the Ascended Masters all around you when it comes to some sort of stability. When it comes to your money, there's a lot of transformation happening. Focus on self first. Focus on yourself first. Ooh, and then your relationships. Independence, confidence, authenticity, new beginnings. Listen, there is so much happening when it comes to your money. And tell them to run and tell that. Tell them to gossip about that. They already been trying to stop you. You could be seeing 9/11, 6/11, 4/11. Something is coming to you, towards you, or being manifested in your reality on an accelerated level. When it comes to patience and this flourishing offer, ooh. Spirit say that's what it is, period. Prosperity. Listen, stars. Listen, stars, you got this prosperity, opportunity, financial stability, emotional well-being, and transformation. It says if you're struggling financially or emotionally due to changes in your life or relationships, your angels want you to know that these difficulties are temporary and also an opportunity for growth. Wow. Come on, Spirit. Come on. Listen, it's an opportunity for growth, baby, with this new Ace of Pentacles out here. These new beginnings. What do we need to know, Spirit? Oh, you're going from the 8 to the 9. Somebody could be born in 98 or 1989. Take action. Something you got to take action on. Yeah, you're being supported by the universe. The angels want you to know that now is the best time to take action on something specific. So when it comes to a dream or a goal, something you desired to do when you were very young, it's going to bring in some sort of sweetness in your life. It's time for you to take action. Baby steps. You could be dealing with the King of Pentacles, this ultimate provider, or you could be this ultimate provider in this Empress status. You could be someone who's heavily addressing some sort of religious programming. You're working to change. What else you want the collective to know when it comes to something that you desire to do as a young person? Source say, be prepared. Be prepared. 3111. Focus on preparation, trust, communication, adaptability, and decision making. Stay focused on your goals even when challenges arise. Keep an open mind. Budget wisely and trust yourself to make the best decisions. Wow. So, I don't know. Somebody could be a dancer. What else, Spirit? Please and thank you. 555. Get grounded. Seek some sort of comfort. And then we got all these 3s. Come on, Source. Somebody's birthday could be on the 13th, the 11th, the 9th, the 8th, the 5th. The 20th. The 8th. Oh, the 8th is already out here. If you're feeling burned out from overworking, the angels encourage you to ground your energy, reassess your priorities, and determine what thoughts are keeping you in a constant state of doing instead of simply being. Okay, so if you are working a job and this job does not fulfill you, in the age of Aquarius, see, in the old age, the Piscean age, was a different time. And I don't even want to make it about time, but it was a different era. Now it's really it to me, I feel like it was that way even then, but I feel like now it's going to affect you even the more if you're working a job and it's not connected to your heart. And I feel like for you masculines, especially being a ultimate provider, it may be a bit challenging as well for you to focus on doing something that's connected to your heart space because you are focused on providing. Or for you feminines, you could have a challenge with that because could also be in your masculine energy and very, very focused on just getting to the coins, getting to the bag. And source could be like, hey, I need you to get grounded and reassess what really brings you joy, because that's how you're going to excel in this age. It has to be something that's connected to your heart space. Okay. This is be prepared. I read that one already, right? I read that one too. Okay, so then I'll read this last one. So you got abundance, you got harmony. Source is saying take action when it comes to your abundance. Take action when it comes to remaining grounded. When it comes to your focus. You may also, source may be leading you to start setting aside a time. You could just say, okay, I'm going to do 5 minutes of, or 2 minutes of, or 3 minutes of grounding myself. But just getting to a space where you're allocating time to focus on your roots, like focus on yourself being grounded and taking action with that. And this is not the season to hold back. And then seek comfort. Because your angels are like reassuring you. It says the number 1313 brings special protection from your angels. They want you to know that you can seek comfort and safety under their care as they work extra hard to shield you from any negativity. So yeah, source may be also wanting you to really like pay attention to those illusions when it comes to you, like a threat when it comes to your safety. Because what I know to be true, guys, is that whatever you need to know when it comes to your livelihood, or it's important for you to be aware and not so distracted. But source is going to let you know what you need to know when you need to know it. Many of you are getting ready to move to Love Street. You could be seeing hearts everywhere, like in symbolism. The sex between you and this person that y'all moving to Love Street is gonna be like this. Triple X rated, baby. Pornhub type of deal. That's the type of relationship y'all gonna have. Like, yeah, like it's gonna be going in. Yes, the neighbors may hear y'all screaming, okay? So don't focus on the bad things that folks been wishing on you, okay? think that's gonna be it, y'all. Because I was supposed to have been going out the door. I was supposed to be going out the door. Y'all, I feel like it looks cloudy right now. Anywho, y'all, when I come back, I'm gonna do a reading on the elements. But I've said the earth signs, but I might roll the dice. Okay, I did want to roll these dice before I close out this reading. Why are you playing all this? I don't want to hear it. Somebody could definitely be having a meltdown. I definitely don't want to hear that either. I don't want to hear that either. Going out the door. Whew. Let's see. Those cards. Yeah, this connection that you guys are either already in or moving into, it's a safe space. Some of y'all are, I don't know, connected through marriage or something. What did it say? Some of y'all could be going into a conventional or unconventional relationship. I don't know. I feel like whatever it is, for some of you, you haven't been in a relationship in a long time, or at least a very healthy one. A connection where you're really happy, or just it feels authentic and safe. There's some sort of agreement you're moving into when it comes to having some sort of storybook ending. 10 of Cups. Thank you. You're welcome. Really? Thank you. It's been a lot going on. It's been a lot going on, but I will say, like, no matter what happens, it'd be like, Source, like, hey, you so divinely protected. Yeah, there is, but thank you guys for all the messages in the chat. I didn't really have a chance to look at them. Yeah, there's a deep emotional cleanse that I feel like you masculines are definitely going through. There's a healing that's taking place. There's also a connection that you're moving into where, hold on one second, y'all. What was I trying to say to y'all? Masculines, there's a safe space. So I feel like for you masculines, if there's a connection that you guys are either, I don't know, there's gonna be someone you're connecting to, someone that's in command. I don't know, maybe you've been praying over this or manifesting this. When it comes to a relationship, I feel like for you masculines, a lot of you don't want to, you could be a bouncer or some sort. You don't want to settle anymore. That's what I keep hearing in my spirit. But, or somebody could work at a nightclub. For you masculines, there's some sort of safe space or a connection that you're moving into when it comes to having a safe space. Oh, look at this. The Notebook kind of situation. I don't know. They ended up marrying to the end. They ended up passing away together too. There's a witch hunt out too. Like somebody, I don't know, could feel like you're very witchy. Yeah, many of you are definitely moving into some sort of major energy. But for you masculines, I'm hearing you're connecting in a connection where You can empty your glass, like you can, and it's going to be a safe space. For some of you, you could be considering thinking of talking to someone who's either like a health professional, like a nurse, not a nurse, but a therapist, a life coach, or you could be reading some sort of information. But I'm literally not. Let me not say that. It's not reading no information. You are having a conversation. This could definitely, if it's not a someone you're in a relationship, this is someone who could be a like I said, a therapist or a licensed practitioner. But for I'm strongly feeling like this is a woman that you are connecting to, or somebody that you're in a relationship with, someone that's a safe space. Yeah, somebody that you may be praying or meditating with, or you've been you've been praying and meditating on this connection, and you could be definitely yearning this. And there's a lot of abundance involved in this connection. Extra money is coming in if you've been feeling a shortage. And I don't know, you could be in the music industry. Yeah, this is somebody, either you already feel like this about this individual, or you're attracting this. Nothing in this world I wouldn't do for you. Where you both are like equal give and take when you talk about from an emotional space. What is this? You could be traveling to, I don't know, going on vacation to the beach. Y'all see this card? It says talking to friends and family members, the victim. So I don't know, somebody could have something going on where they have to talk to either the police or investigators, but it says FBI. No home to go to, never felt safe. Yeah, this is changing. Damn. And then look at this card. You know how old these cards are? Orphan. I said something about an orphan in the, a little while ago, because Mufasa was an orphan. But it says orphan in any home. No home to go to, never felt safe. Yeah, this is changing. So if you never felt safe in your own home, or never felt like you had a safe space, because I was just talking about this, that's changing. Don't be shy. Ask for what you need. Don't be shy. Ask for what you need. I feel like your spirit guides, your angels, want you to be very specific and start asking. Something of, you could live in the Valdosta area. Something about 6 o'clock. This could be, you could be waking up at 6 a.m. in the morning. It says aunts and nieces, teaching them to do spells. You could be an aunt. You could have nieces. You could be teaching them how to manifest. I cannot manage to make it through the day without thinking about you. I do feel like if you have felt like, I don't feel this from this card, but you got somebody that's thinking about you heavily, right? But you could also have had someone that was doing spells to kind of keep your mind focused on them, to where you can't focus on your own personal goals. That's changing as well. But I do feel like you have someone that's just very smitten by you. And I don't know, they want to settle down with you. It's your turn to rise in victory. Hey, thank you. Thank you for that, Miss God's Harness. Thank you. I'm trying to get used to this hair. Like, this ain't the color I wanted. These braids. It's not like I wanted it. Yeah. I didn't mean to leave all these cards out here. Something is under construction. Some of y'all about to either be like connecting with somebody that you really feel connected to, somebody that you could tell your secrets to, and it's a safe space. It's a safe space. Yeah, it's a safe space. I don't know. Something about your seeds been growing in darkness. Oh, I didn't even know these was in here. That's a lot of cards. Yeah. Oh, this is like... So, somebody. You could have been dealing with somebody that's actually incarcerated, and I don't know, they could be dealing with some healing, some sort of trauma from whatever they experienced when they were incarcerated. Okay. You could be in network marketing. Somebody could call what you do, whatever you do for a living, like a scam or a pyramid scheme or some pyramid scheme. What is wrong with my speech? Pyramid scheme. Yes. So I don't know. Yeah, you could be in network marketing. You could live in London. True Blood. I don't know. You could be in a game or whatever. Gang. What is wrong with my speech? Something about your skin. You could have had some sort of issues with your skin here lately, but key limes rejuvenate the skin. What are all these cards? I don't know. Somebody definitely is healing. You got a masculine that's healing some sort of trauma. The moment you get suspended for vaping in the girls' locker room. So I don't know. You could be somebody that that vapes. If you're ready to get your hands dirty. Somebody could be trying to get you to get your hands dirty. So you could end up going here. So stay woke, pay attention. Shut up, y'all. I didn't even know that. I haven't seen these cards in forever. Do y'all read this? And I just was saying something about therapy for you masculines, or just connecting with a counterpart that's a safe space without judgment. It says, which sends you right back into therapy. Something about therapy. Or you could be connecting in a relationship where you and this person, when you guys connect together or communicate, it's like therapy. Like, it's very healing. That healing, the Three of Swords was out here in reverse too, which is all about healing, releasing, overcoming some sort of just grief, especially since you've been training all year for it. Yeah, something that you've been preparing for a long time is paying off, collective. Y'all, this is going to be the end of your reading. I know I was a little out the loop. Y'all grow with me. I don't know. I hope that some of this, not some of this. I hope that this reading resonated for you. If it did, don't forget to leave me a comment down below, collective. Y'all enjoy the rest of you guys' day. I'm not sure if I'll be able to get back out here, but I said I wasn't going to mention what I was going to do. Ooh, I gotta close. It's stronger than your soft heart. It says the real flex is training your boundaries to be stronger than your soft heart. The real flex is training your boundaries to be stronger than your soft heart. I feel like this is something you guys have done. Listen, this is going to be the end of your reading. Don't forget to hit that like, share, and subscribe button. The joke is over. The more you wake up, the more they go bankrupt. They going bankrupt without your energy collected. Continue to keep waking up. Listen, I love y'all. Let me do it right. I love you guys. I love you guys. And I appreciate each and every one of you guys. What's Barack Obama's sign? I think he's a Leo, right? I'm not sure. I don't know. You could be moving into presidential status. Or there could be a president or somebody going to jail. Somebody that could be a president of a company or something like that. The way I have put these cards by each other. Or this could be Somebody that's a president of a group or a club or something, because it's right over here by this bouncer card. Y'all hear the sirens? Yes, Leo gang. um, what I was about to tell y'all? Y'all hear those sirens? So there could be definitely a president or somebody that's a public official. Somebody could either a public official or somebody that's a president or something like that could be transitioning to the other side. Because this literally sounds like a funeral car. Y'all heard how the light sounded? Like at first it sounded like, you know how the motorcycle be in the front? Mm-hmm. Well, I don't know. There could be a musician that's passing on to the other side. Y'all, you guys know I'm very in tune. So if I pick up something, I know that it's not by coincidence. There's some sort of adversary that's been in your energy that could be definitely passing on to the other side. This could be someone. Ooh, and I didn't even see that. Like that. Something is up. Something is up. But there is no death, right? There's only transition. Somebody feel like you too much to handle, baby. You could be like, I don't know, you could work in a smoke shop, or you could be thinking of getting into the growing business with the green, the herb. You could be in your 30s, early 20s. Something about music. You could definitely do music. Something about the last 2 years, something you've been working on is finally about to pay off. Yeah, you definitely could be like in that boss status. Something about you paying off some bills, some goal you have when it comes to taking care of some sort of debt. You're gonna hit it. You're gonna hit that goal, y'all. You're gonna hit it. You're gonna hit it. When it comes to some sort of agreement or an adjustment in a bill, you're gonna start confirmation. Thank you, Holy Spirit. You're gonna start seeing some sort of negative, because that fell out here too. Negative payoffs when it comes to possibly judgments or late payments. Something that's gonna start falling off. There's going to be some sort of restoration. You could be the one that pay all the bills. There's going to be some sort of help. Somebody thought they could cross you up. Somebody tried to cross you up in something with getting your hands dirty. So pay attention. This could be somebody that vapes a lot, or somebody that smokes cigarettes. Or you could smoke cigarettes, or you could vape. So yeah, make sure you, and when I say this, so it doesn't have to be anybody that's physically trying to cross you up, right? Somebody could just be casting a lot of illusions your way when it comes to sketchy deals, or I don't know, pay attention. Somebody could be trying to, because that devil energy was out here. Somebody could, I don't know, maybe you went through something real sketchy. You could have signed for something, or to help somebody build their business. You could have put your credit on something to be a guarantor or something. So I don't know, something gonna work in your favor though. Okay, I know I went to the left, y'all. What did he say? What'd you say? Go stream what? On time? What's that? Drug free here. I hate smoke. Okay. I know that's right. Okay, y'all. I'm gonna let you guys go. I hope that you guys got something out of this reading. I love you guys. I'm not gonna even say when I'll see you guys, but you will see me because I'm going to finish up the elements, the reading. But I don't know. I was on here way longer than I was supposed to. But I love y'all. My artist name. Okay, I definitely will. Where do I go look at that? I'm on YouTube? Is it on YouTube? Okay, I love y'all. I'll see y'all later. Y'all have an amazing rest of y'all day.